everybody. I wanted to give you a quick little video to talk about some changes that you'll see this weekend. We are kicking off the Lil'Xtreme Kids Clubhouse. See the lovely rainbow behind me? We will be traveling for walkers through 5-year-olds in rotation down to this room to have some really exciting worship. We will elevate the story by having a live storyteller. We will elevate worship to God by having some praise music with some motions, and it's going to be tons and tons of fun. There's going to be a lot of repetition in here. There's going to be a lot of fun in here, a lot of participation. Your number one job, classroom crew, is to help the kids participate. You need to be big with your emotions when we tell the kids to be big with their emotions. You need to call back whenever it's time to call back responses. And a really important thing that's your job when you're in this room with your group is sitting on the rug next to them if you can. There's chairs available if you're not able to sit on the floor. And you will sit with your kids and they will not sit on your lap because we want you to be the one accessible. If a child in your group is being disruptive, our storyteller and our worship leaders will not call them out. It is going to be your job to gently nudge them or go ahead and sit next to them or whatever you need to do to kind of keep their focus on what's going on the stage. This weekend you will see the clubhouse transforming over the next few weeks. More things will be added, and then the first weekend in April, parents will be invited to come and check out their kids' programming with them for an entire service. They'll join you in the classroom and then join us in our clubhouse. So classroom leaders, that's what's going on in the worship room. Your schedule and all kinds of other things will be posted in your classroom. I'm going to go ahead and attach this little booklet to an email. And in there, we have a schedule that looks like this. The glare is a little rough in here. Okay, a schedule that looks like that. And on that schedule, it is timed out to the minute. On this little portion right here, ooh, there's the camera, right there. That's 15 minutes before service. It says -15. Everything is timed out until 15 after. It tells you when to clean up. It tells you when to do potty reminders. It tells you when it's time for our offering. It tells you when it's time to reset the classroom for your next service. In your class, you will have a bulletin board with security reminders. You will have our sign of the month, which is friend. Jesus wants to be our friend. That is a little tool that we're using from infants through special needs to kind of interweave the learning for the month. You will also have a few little tips and tricks on how to be prepared and positive, because if you're having a hard time with your group, it's probably because we're not being proactive enough, or we weren't prepared when we came to class, or we're just not in a good mood. So the way that you respond with your kids, as you know, is contagious. And if you have continued problems with behavior or whatever in your room, you know a director is always right outside the hall for you. There's a few other things that will be on your board just as tools to help you be better in the classroom. And Kim Hannon and myself will be here at every service this weekend, and possibly her as well next. Of course, I'll be here. And your directors, if you have any questions about any of the changes, please make sure that you stay on schedule and use the tools that you have in the classroom that we've given you to the best, and ask questions a lot. Something new that you will see this weekend is your room will be set when you arrive. That means that all of our godly play bins of toys for 3s through 5s will be out with discussion questions on them for you to have that discussion, one-on-one interaction with your kids while they're playing, and tie God into every moment. If you are at the 5 o'clock service, it will be there for you. We ask that at the end of your service, you reset everything for the 7 o'clock service, just as it was for you. And 11 o'clock, we want you to clean up everything. Our Walkers and Twos class, you will have Godly Place centers now. We are rearranging the rooms. The Twos room has already started to be in centers. We'll start labeling those and giving you your discussion questions on the wall. And there will also be some table activities as well. We are making the most of every moment down to diaper changes. On your wall, you'll have a diapering procedure and also some little songs to sing with the kids, just to let them know how much God loves every little part of them. And if you do not see these changes in your room this weekend, please give us grace. We've been working hard, and everything will be in place by the end of the month. I think that would be all that I have for you today. Oh, I have one more thing. If you are regularly scheduled as a lead role in your classroom, you probably know who you are. And if you don't, just ask. We have a special little folder holder on the wall in each classroom where we'll have the handbook for volunteers in case you want to freshen up on some policies or had questions about something. And we will also have stickers that say class leader One person per service. We'll put that sticker on their name tag just below their name, and there's a checklist in there of 10 things that we want to make sure that you are responsible for doing. A lot of it is delegating. A lot of it is just being a manager and being that key point person to communicate for feedback, to communicate with the director, and to communicate with the parents. I'm so excited to have you guys all on our team, and this is going to be really awesome. I'll see you all this weekend.